What's everybody getting up to? Hey, you're all here. You're watching me. Hi. So this... Oh yeah, you saw the feet? Those are my toes. This is my old little chibi that's on the screen right now. I used to use her for alerts and stuff, and she was too cute to not be like, hey, this is where we started. But I'm going to show you all of the little things and stuff, and I'm very excited because I've been working really hard on it. And even if it's not like all of the things, I'm still excited. So yeah, those are my tootsies. Can you... Oh Lord, they already hung her images. No, it's not the Spanish Inquisition. All right. So let's look at the actual model. Cause we're here for the SilkenGamer model debut. And hopefully you guys will finally understand this evening what the unicorns are all about, because I'm going to talk you through all the things. So yeah. Please pull her down. I'm working on it. All right. To start out, I want to thank my V2 mom, and the model was made by names, pronunciations, terrible at it. So that is the name of the incredible person who was wonderfully patient with me in doing all the things and making sure that I was happy with my model, and I had no idea what I was doing or what I was looking for, and so she was incredibly patient, listening to all of my questions and comments and all of the things that I needed to yeah. So I was all, hey, I want a VTuber, and she's like, oh, what's your concept art? And I was like, and I showed her the little chibi, and I was like, that. She's like, okay, are you wanting to be a PNG tuber? I was like, no. So she had a lot of work to do. And I found her on Etsy, and I think she also has the same tags on Twitter and Bluesky. If anybody's curious at any point to go and look it up. All right. Don't confuse her, rabbit. Breaking it all down phonetically, and I'm like, wait, I don't understand words. How do words work? Okay. All right, so we're gonna we got a little toe action happening here. We're gonna go a little. We got some ribbon action. Got some ankle action, man. You know, in some cultures, we'd be getting super risque right about now. I know. Really pushing the envelope on what we can do here on Twitch. We even got some little bows. The biggest fool. Hey! Never say a little foot action. Yes, dear. Fine. Got a little... I'm not going to try and clean that up. But we got a little bow moment happening. All right, the next thing we're going to play is... How high are those socks? So, because the next thing we got is a little blue sock. Lots of foot, but ankle action. You're fine with. Yep. No foot action, but ankle action. We're all here for it. The whole lot of it is bad. This model is all foot, exactly. No. Now we're on to ankles. And we're gonna guess. Where do you think the sock goes to? How high does it go? I give up. Up under the skirt. Okay, so they're tights. I like it. To the thigh, says Jay. My wife just told me we should all be good dogs. Oh boy. True. Hey. Hello. Welcome to this stream. We're having some good, sort of clean, silly fun. All right. So we've got all the way up. We've got thigh. No one said knee? Okay. All right. So we're going to go a little higher. So we got like mid-calf here. I'm being told what to do by someone else's wife. That's a whole new level of whipped there, I tell you. Yup. The bee's knees. Yeah. The witch is the bee's knees. All right, so it goes pretty high. She wiggled too. She does wiggle too. She does like a little wiggle. I have to like really, really move around to get her to wiggle that much. But it's cool. It's all right. You're like never gonna end up seeing. Whoops! I went too high. I think I was right. Got a lot of leg. Yeah, she's all nothing but leg. That's the whole model. Thanks for guys for coming. Appreciate y'all coming out to check out my new legs. The whole model is leg. That's all I got. I told you I have a little chibi, and all I did was got someone to animate some legs for me. That's the whole show. I mean, I saw nothing. Yep. Okay, so now that we know how high, we're just gonna be like a whoops. There's little knees. I like the little knees. They're so cute. The little sockies. All right. Now we're gonna do the unthinkable here. We're gonna do a little almost get to not safe for work. Like the lamp in That's right. It's like the lamp in the Christmas Story. That's it. That's all we got. That's the whole thing. Ah, yeah. Now we know where those meet actually. Yep. The stream is just the legs dancing and wiggling more and more excitedly depending on the right? That's right. It's just gonna sit in the corner. So nothing's happening. It's just gonna be like skirt. Oh, you saw. Yep. All right, let's zoom her out a little bit, because otherwise all of her's not gonna fit on this stream. Oh no, we've got a skirt, and it's a flouncy skirt. This was the part I was so excited for. It's like I wanted a really floofy skirt, but also short, because me. But I wanted like a super floofy skirt. I was like, okay, if I was a kid spinning around in the yard, I want my skirt to be like, ooh. I loved that when I was a little kid. I loved to spin around when I was, yeah, anyway. And it's very floofy. I remember just a little. And we've got fingers. She's got fingers and she can move. She's super animate. Well, I'm like flicking around back and forth in my chair to make her move that little bit. But yeah, got a flouncy skirt. She's got wiggly fingers. So skirt. The illusion of just leg has been destroyed. I'm so sorry. We're gathered here today to mourn the loss of Rabbit's innocence and the fantasy of just having a leg stream. It's also hands. And nope, we're not even at hips yet. We're almost at hips though. And she does this whole, put your knees together, lady. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, there was that time before any of us knew him. You have to let go of Lego. The death of my innocence, good one. And we've got like this super cinched waist. Look at her cinched waist. She's got a nice floofy skirt and a cinched waist. Whee! Oh my god, love the color. Yeah, right? The purple and the black, and then she's got her bright red hair. You can see a little bit of it. Went for the full pixie witch look. It's lovely. Ah, thank you. Get it almost not safe for work. Boom. Hello. And there's my little witch. And there she is. That's my little witch in her full glory. Her feet's on there. Can we see her whole thing now? Yeah, there she is. That's my witch. And she's got a little flower in her hat that moves a little bit. And she's all wiggly and stuff. Those are just right there. Thank you. Of course, it tends to make things pop. Yes, it does. And when I get really, really excited and I lift my head too high, the tracking gets all skewed and her hat kind of pops off a little bit. Like, oh no. Popped right. No, they're not good. They're super secure there. She's got extra tape. She's gonna be fine. Happened to a friend of mine. Oh no. So yeah, this is our little Silken Witch. our little friend. This is our new stream friend. All right, so we're gonna do the zoom in a bit so we can really see her face, and you guys can see some of the other cool stuff that happens that we can do. Okay, so here's all the fun things we can do. So when I'm streaming and I'm playing games and stuff, and I'm having a great old time, and I'm streaming, and Misty's on, or someone says something nice, and then she gets a little bit of a blush in her cheeks, and she's like, hee 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 hee. And then Misty always goes over the top with her compliments, and then it's a, oh boy, and she gets super blushy and excited and cute, and I love it. It's a little facial expression. Yep, so that's one of her little expressions there, is the super blushy. Luna, I was totally logged into the wrong chat account. Oh no! Yay, debut! Yeah, that's my new VTube model. Adorable. Thank you. His blush exactly. And then there's thank you, Nova. I'm pretty happy with her. I've been like playing games and just having her on in the background when I'm in chat and stuff, just to see that the tracking was all working okay. And it's just so cute because you don't know what your face looks like when you're just doing stuff. And so sometimes I would just do some of my normal expressions, and I would look up and just see what this little character was doing, and it was so funny. And one of the things I tend to do is this is for Dee's benefit too, is sometimes I get super focused on something that I'm doing. Her tongue doesn't stick out, so you can't get the whole effect, but I'll be like super focused on like trying to get two build pieces to fit together, and I forget to breathe. I'm like holding my breath, thinking that if I exhale too deeply, I'm going to knock the castle over in the video game on the screen that I'm playing, which is not quite how physics in games work, but yeah. And so I'll be doing stuff, and then I'll take this deep sigh, and he's like, does your character do that? And so when I forget to breathe, you guys will know, because I'll do this. And her hat pops off. This is not just for Dee's benefit. It's just he's the one who always comments, or who has commented on it recently with the deep breath of the... I think it's funny because her head, or like she straightens up, she goes so straight, and then her hat goes off, and I think it's really funny. And then another classic D is because he's one of the few people who deliberately will try and push my buttons and get me all frustrated. And so when that happens, then I have the how could you say that? Why would you do that? D's bullying me again. And I can get super frustrated. Exactly. Grrr. This is the grrr face. All right, and then the last face expression that I have is when something happens and I'm just super sad. Then I have a crying face. Because it's really sad, guy. No tears. Okay, all better. Don't be sad. Yep. So those are all of the facial expressions that she can do that I control. And now let's get to the fun stuff that you guys can control. The redeems at the bottom of the chat window. There's one that's for, oh no, I died in a game. Rest in peace, Silken Witch. Rip me. R.I.P. me. Oh no. And then I get my body back and everything's fine. The eyes, yep. So that's a redeem when I die in game. You can redeem that, and the little ghost will pop out of her mouth. Hey, you found the other redeem. Nope, that one doesn't exist. Ignore that. Everything's fine. So when you guys tell me to hydrate, I can go. And then there's a brr. You can give her a blanket if you want to give her a blanket. So you can do the hats off or on. So it's on right now, so you can do hats off. Bye, hat. And then hats on. Or hats off. So you can see her hair. Oh, man, her head doesn't turn because it's a 2D model. So it doesn't like But when I shake my head, other parts are very, very responsive. That's my model, and she's super cute. And then the other one is she can have horns. And look, the like liquid in the horns will move. Apparently I can set those where they'll fill up based on the physical physics are. Well, there they are. Yep. Yep, they're nodding for me exactly on my behalf. So just do things that'll make me shake my head no when I'm streaming. Anyway, apparently there's a way to connect this headpiece to to my goals. So like one horn can be set to like my subscriber goals, and the other one can be set to like bit goals, which is kind of cool. But I haven't set that up yet. I just use the horns because I think they're really cool. Yeah, so she's got little demon horns, and then she's got little kitty ears because I think that's really cute too. Goals fill horns. Nice concept. Yeah. And then and so she's got the kitty ears, and then the last one is bunny ears. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, so those are the things that you guys can put on or take off if you don't like them on anymore when I'm streaming and stuff. Yeah. So her name is the Silken Witch, and she goes by Silk, or you can call me Nikki. But yeah, be careful with other words you use. She has lore too. Oh, she does have lore. So her lore is that the world was all like depressing and sad and stressful, and there was so much chaos and madness going on in the real world, and that was just no bueno. She was not enjoying that at all. And why are your Sims bullying you? I don't know, but I don't like it. And yeah, and so she then took up the study of witchcraft and worked with a master, and she learned her potions, and she learned a bunch of other spells, and then she learned the art of teleportation. And so now she opens up portals and travels to other worlds, and the other worlds she jumps into. Currently, she's exploring Arrakis, and exactly. And so the different video games that we play on stream, the different games are the worlds that she casts herself into and explores and checks out and learns all of the things about. Does she need dancers like in Conan? You guys are really the cure for that. You can be my dancers. You can entertain me and help get rid of all that stress and corruption. Interdimensional teleportation. Exactly. So yes, that is her origins and her where she's going. So she's going to try and explore all of these different worlds and all of these different places, and you guys get to come along with us. Oh, this is a fun one. She makes this face when I drink. Enjoy. All right. Date of birth is November 1st. Languages. This is an English stream. Me and my mods will be able to understand. And in a pinch, we also speak bad English here, because I have my days, man, where that's all we speak. All right, socials. I am SilkenGamer on. I'm here on Twitch. You can find me on used to be Twitter, now called X. Just name, and on Bluesky, and I just made a TikTok account. I have exactly one TikTok made, but I'm hoping to do shorts and stuff for YouTube as well as for there. So this is Twitch. I know, I was surprised too. And then you can find me as SilkenGamer over on YouTube, but also the actual tag is @SilkenGames on YouTube. So those are all the places you can find me outside of this. But the best place to find me is probably Discord. Just saying. All right. My witch element is water, which is weird because, you know, redhead, you'd think she'd be fire, but no. See these peepers? See these peepers? Blue. Yeah, so her element is water. Largely because I need to drink more for me, But also, I find that to be my element, like the thing that calms me down. Running water is like a soothing thing for me. I don't know. It's very... All right, so likes. You guys are shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I'm into video games. I know. I've been trying to hide it for a long time. Sorry to keep this from you guys and reveal it in so nonchalant and shocking a way. But I know. I told you. I'll give you a minute to calm down and get over the initial wowzers of it all. But yeah, I'm into video games. It's kind of a big thing on my enjoy list. Oh, dim sum! Are you any good at video games? No! No, I am not. But it's very entertaining to watch me die repeatedly or to scream. Apparently people enjoy it. So come along for that. Dim sum is one of my favorite foods. It's so yummy. There's so many different kinds. And when it's super fresh, it's freaking amazing. And I live in the city, so I can usually get a pretty decent dim sum. She makes up for exactly. I'm not very good, but I'm wildly enthusiastic. What else do I have on here? Oh, swimming. I do love to swim. Of all of the physical activity, I would love to swim. I could swim all the time. When we go and do weekends with at my mom's place with the kids, we'll spend like all day in the pool. It's awesome. It's fun. I like the pool. I like swimming. Swimming's great. Again, element is water. All right, let's look at some dislikes. I don't remember what I put on here. I dislike rudeness. Hell yeah, I do. Grr, I don't like grumpiness. I don't like people being disrespectful. I don't like people being bullies. I don't like people being mean. I don't like people who are just, yeah, I don't like rudeness. Be polite. Be nice. The strongest element isn't water. It is, in fact, the element of surprise. Yep. One of the likes should be it being wet, maybe. I think that just is covered by girl. But, whatever. Moving on. Disorganization. Oh my god, anyone who has ever played video games with me where we've shared a base. Wowzers. Jesus. Moving on. I like everything to be like lined up, and the guys that I play with are often like, okay, but where's the junk box? Like, where can we just dump everything in our pockets? And I'll go and sort it, because it makes me crazy when I can't find things and when there's just chaos and clutter and madness. So that also is a big no bueno. I don't like it. It makes me crazy. It is not my happy place. I am very disorganized, sadly. Yeah. That's why we have a junk box. Nightingale, being communal, is going to test that dislike. Man, I feel so bad. When we started playing Dune and first crossed from South Haga Basin up into the rest of the basin, or the rest of the Haga Basin, Misty and I were building a base together. And she was like, go and kill. I'm trying to like build blocks, and I put down a box for materials. I turn back around. The box is filled with stuff. That was not building materials. And so I built more boxes, and there was no order. And by the end of day 2, there were so many boxes, and there was just, every time I tried to organize them, there was just everything everywhere, because boxes aren't very big. And finally, by the end of day 2, I was so tired, and there were so many disconnection problems and server issues, and there's so many problems with getting the game going, that I finally popped into chat. I was like, Misty, anything that is super dear to you, that you really care about and you want to be able to find, stick it in your pockets for like the next hour. I'm going to pop out of Discord, and I need to clean up. I just need to put everything in its place without new stuff popping into it. And she thought I was kicking her out, and I felt so bad, and I wasn't kicking her out. I just needed a minute to sort things. I do semi-chaos dump boxes. I keep track of everything with organization dump, but yes, otherwise. Yeah, I mean, Rabbit, I walked into the base that you share with Shadow Rise, and I'm just like, oh God, Oh, but why? Why? Can I clean it for you? What is happening? It's so stressful every time. And he's like, oh, go grab that thing from my place. I'm like, but do I have to? There you are, Shadowrun. I got way more. It did get way more orderly. Yeah, but yeah, the first time I walked into your place, I was like, oh my god. All right, what else do we have on here? We have hobbies. Hey, I have hobbies. And games. I love games of all kinds. I play D&D. I play... Ooh, water. Apparently the water bottle makes my hat pop off as well. I love games. I love board games. I love puzzles. I like video games. I like console games. I love charades. I love D&D. We've got a D&D game going. There's a phrase where it was called, well, this is going to get renovated soon enough, so no point in making everything super organized. It was changed, so it was renovated, kept getting postponed. Fair enough. Get tired of that water face. I will drink all of the time. Captain, my captain. Yeah, what else we got? Oh, reading. Oh my god, I'm a huge reader. I read lots. Some years I track my reading, so some years I'm like over 100 books in the year. Other times it's maybe more like 50. But yeah, sorry, I was rubbing my eye and she's like doing this. Oh! But yeah, big reader, love to read. And I'm mostly into fantasy, but sometimes I dip into other things, but largely fantasy. What else we got on here? Writing. I'm also a writer. I am writing a book. That's a thing that I'm doing. I think your VTuber's eye is broke. No, I poked myself in the eye and I keep trying to fix it because my eye hurts now. She's just winking at us. I'm sorry. Oh, that's the ad break over. Okay, next up is journaling, which you guys give a crap about, but I'm a big journaler. I'm big in journaling. Yeah, so that's kind of how I deal with some of my crazy. Is I like dump it all the thoughts in my brain on paper before I go to bed. What does this do? I don't know. What does this do? Ow! But why, Jay? Why would you do that? What's this do? It throws things at my head. That's what the alert says. It says throw things at my head. Originally, I had that at like 100, and it only threw like a couple of pillows. And my kid was like, that's not enough. That's not enough. I see shiny buttons. I press shiny buttons. Fair enough. Ever gets a proper movie version, I demand James has to be allowed to play the Skull. Yes! There was a TV series of the Dresden Files for a little while. I think it barely got one season, but it was interesting. I enjoyed it, what I got of it. When one time he logged in and it's on the starting soon screen every stream. And it's on the end screen at this size. So this is Uni. Uni has been with us forever. I found him as one of these stream pets, this really low grade free stream pet ages ago. And he's just stuck with us. So if you want to interact with Uni, here are some of the commands you can do. You can do hi. So when you guys jump in for the first time and speak for the first time and say hi, Uni will just say hi. He'll jump up and he'll say hi, how you doing? It's just sort of a way to greet you. And then there's water. So when I forget to drink or you're trying to remind me, he'll tell me to drink. Love. Oh, this one's cute because it does the thing in chat. Yeah. So there's Uni does this whole bashful wink thing. It's very cute. And eat is the next one. And he will summon himself a piece of cake and he'll nom. He's super cute. And then we have, thank you. Oh yes, he's a very polite little bean. And then we have mean. Oh, this is Evan. He also likes manners. So when someone is mean, gets a little, yeah. He gets a little unhappy. How could you say that? He gets a little angry. Don't like bad manners. And then we got, oh, this is a thing. I want to actually get an 8-ball for the stream at some point, but I haven't yet. It's fine. But yeah, there's 8-ball where you can like ask a question and ask the 8-ball a question. He shoots lasers. Yeah, he does. He's magic. And yeah, Uni will ask what your question is. 8-ball will give you an answer. And we have, oh, fight is the same animation because he gets angry. I'm gonna get ya. I love it. He's so cute. He's been around for ages. Save for the love of sanity, because when I play The Sims I often forget to save, and we've had a couple of problems where the game has crashed. I know, Sims has glitches. Shocking. And then Raid, he just does a little dance. I think he does a dance. What do you do for a Raid, Uni? There he goes. So those are all of the Uni emotes, all of the Uni interactions. Absolutely anybody can use the Uni interactions. You don't have to be following me. You don't have to be subscribed. Anyone can use those. And so then there's my streams and my schedules. Right now we are playing Dune Awakening. We've got a save file going for that. If you want to get involved, we've just renewed it for another month. Next month we're going to be playing Enshrouded because there's new content coming out there. And we'll probably get it, not probably, we will get a private server for that. I think we're also looking to get a couple of other streamers that build and play Enshrouded to do a really pretty build save file. I think Rev already has one, and we may just grab a spot at his place and build. But yeah, we'll check out some really cool buildings. What you know? Valheim is an oldie but a goodie. I come back to Valheim all the time. There's apparently a new boss and a new biome. I have not even finished Ashlands, but apparently there's new content even since that. So it's totally going to be a thing we're going to have to look into at some point. And then Nightingale, a bunch of people started playing that just today. So I will probably jump into that soon and join them and have some fun in that. I haven't played Nightingale since it, like, I know it's still an early release, but when it first launched, a bunch of us jumped into that for like 100 hours and had a good time with it. But there were a lot of problems and some bugs, and I know that they've completely revamped a lot of things. You cannot access those characters anymore. They're gone. They've been wiped. The worlds have been wiped. I do want to try Nightingale. Well, now's the time to do it. There's Misty and Rabbit and someone else were playing it today on Misty's stream, and hopefully we'll get into more as well. My son and I have started playing the World of Warcraft hardcore server again, so that's something we'll probably play on Wednesday, and if he doesn't show up, then we'll go into Nightingale. I haven't so whenever I do play Nightingale, I'm gonna have to go through the tutorial and everything because the game looks very different now than it used to. So that's the thing we'll be looking into. And then on Saturday nights, we're gonna be doing the Saturday Night Sims opening that people are trying to do. Whoa! Hey, thank you so much for thank you so much for the follow, Skittles Witch. Hello. Oh, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Silken family. I am the Silken Witch here on the SilkenGamer channel. Ooh, oh my god. Is that your emote? Your emote, I'm going to give you a follow. Your emote is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi guys. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. What's going on? Mommy Dom, hey guys, welcome to the stream. I am Silk, the Silken Witch, over here on the SilkenGamer channel. Oh my god. What is happening?
Merci.
There's so many thank yous. And Texie and it's moving so fast. Mommy Dom, hello. Oh my gosh, let me catch up. Oh, hey, on the screen, did you see the little tarot cards open up? I like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, you started the hype train. Calm down. Star Nugget, welcome to the stream. Man, I'm trying to go back and get everybody, and it's all going so fast. Let's go. Hey, Star Nugget, welcome to the stream, and I got an ad. Oh no! Sorry, Aluna. Okay, who else we got here? We got Skitties. Hey, you can thank Aluna for this. Oh no! Thank you so much, Aluna. I appreciate you. Thanks for spreading the word. Thank you guys for all the love and the follows. Oh my gosh, and the biddies. You guys are amazing. I greatly appreciate you guys coming over. This is my very first stream with my very new VTuber, and we're just hanging out and chatting. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the Skitty 8 Blessed. That is an absolutely is that your emote? It is gorgeous. I absolutely gave you a follow because I totally want to check out your stream. If that's your artwork, my goodness. Did I get everybody? I think I've got everybody with thank yous and stuff. Oh my goodness. Whew. I was like, what is happening? Congrats on your debut. I'm so excited for you. Thank you. Oh man, I put so much pressure on myself for this because I didn't know all of the rules, and I was like, I'm going to do it wrong. People will be sad. But thank you guys so much. It has been an absolute treat. We're at the point now where we're just chatting and hanging out and shooting the shit. So welcome. Sup? Hi guys. I'm subbing. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for all of that love. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm a brand new baby VTuber. It's my first stream. I went through and did all the different things that she can do, and we were just sort of answering questions on the process and on the things that I learned and just all that stuff. Now I'm all shy because there's new people in here. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you, Aluna Nova. You are so sweet. Welcome to the Silken family. You saw the tarots. Yeah, aren't they neat? That took me like 2 days to figure out how to do. So yeah, the little tarot cards for subs and for bits, and I'm not sure what else it does it for. It might do it for follows too. But yeah, it like shuffles out the tarot deck and then says hello, and I like it. You love it here? I'm glad. I'm glad you have such a good time. I'm glad you enjoy the community. That means a lot. But no, I'm very careful with the community and making sure that we take care of everybody, so everyone's having a good old time. What does a pick a fight do? The pick a fight is if I'm in a video game and I'm doing my own thing, or I'm mining, or whatever I'm doing. If I'm in a game, I will stop what I'm doing, find the closest NPC and fight them. Even if it kills me, I will go and fight somebody. So if I'm like in the deep desert and someone uses the redeem of pick a fight, I will go find someone to fight. Of course, in the deep desert, it could just be I turn to the person next to me and fight them. I don't know if friendly fire works on party members in the deep desert. Hey, D, in the deep desert, if you're in a group together, is there friendly fire? That seems like an important thing to note, or people may not want to go and do fun things with me in the deep desert. We can disband so quick. No, I don't want to fight you. You will kill me so fast. 2 reasons. 1, you're a better fighter. 2, you always have better gear than me. So friends are safe, right? There's no friendly fire if you're in a group. Is that accurate? Is that what I'm getting from that very, very calm, not excited response? Yes. He gets himself a root, like a loot root. Loot root. And puts that shit on farm. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm going to pick up all the rocks, and put them in my pocket. All the rocks. Misty getting tossed to a sandworm. Oh no. Misty getting tossed to a sandworm. I got 9K. You want to make her cry? Oh man, Misty is so traumatized by Dune. She will not go back into the world. She lost some high-end things and me to a sandworm. And the next time she logged in, where is that emote? Well, you want to make me cry? But why, Dee? Why would you do that? Why would you want to? And me, yep. So she lost a sand crawler and a carrier and me and fed us all to the worm. Oh no, Jay, why? Why? Why would you do it? It's so wrong. I really love the emotions, like the different expressions. This stuff is so expensive. The parry is too hard for me. Okay. I don't really do a lot of close combat. I kind of leave that for D. You're welcome. I like doing the sniper round. I have so much fun with the pew pew. That's why I use guns. Exactly. I eventually did get the parry system down. I just sort of went and there's little camps that only have like one guy, or one or two guys. Yeah, she just gets hit and yells at me to get it off, get it off. That's not entirely true. It's not true as well, but I don't yell get it off. Maybe. It's fine. Alright guys, we're gonna head over and join Rav's stream. So watch him, and it looks like a whole bunch of people playing. Oh my goodness! Hey! Thank you so much. And I will, we're gonna jump over there. I will see you guys later. Have a good night.